Beer, 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 beer. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to me, Brewski, for beer review number 73. And today I have a beer for you from Lost Craft Brewing Company. It is their Revivale Lagered Ale, premium Lagered Ale. Sorry, coming in at 4.8% alcohol by volume, and I don't know if they have the IBUs listed. I don't think they do, sadly, but. Let's crack her open, see what we got. It's actually a really nice looking can too. Now that I really take a look at it, I've had this beer before, but still haven't had it in a while. Very nice white can, white matte finish with a very simplistic their logo there, Lost Craft Revivale, in gold lettering. All right, let's crack her open, see what we got. And we're gonna pour it into our Great Lakes Brewery pop can style glass. And we're pouring and we're pouring and we're pouring. Not too much, maybe about that much. Perfect. Cool. Alright. Set that there and let's take a look. Very clear. Very, very yellowy. Golden yellow color. Just like any other type of lager. Trying to see a little bit of carbonation coming through. Not too much. Not too much of a head. It looks very... You can see right through it. Like, I no joke. I can see my camera screen in the through the glass itself. So, looks like a regular lager, but definitely tastes something a bit better than your traditional Canadian or Bud. So let's stick our nose in it, see what we got. Traditional lagery, smell, some malts, a little bit of yeast, not too many hops in there, or at least that are very present. Smells very grainy, more very weedy kind of thing. Not weedy, wheaty. It's like your everyday lager, maybe a slight bit of hopness for the a little bit more than usual in some other mainstream everyday beers. But with that said, let's have a sip and then we'll cheers. Definitely tastes like a regular lager, but with some more depth to it in the malt variety. A little bit of yeastiness, that wheat and that grainy taste sort of comes through as well, just like all usual lagers. A little bit of caramel, very slight bit of sweetness as well, and it very nice, very crisp and refreshing, just like a beer should be. All right, let's cheers and continue on. Cheers, everybody. It's light, it's crisp. Tastes like an upscale lager, like a premium lagered ale. Little bit of hoppiness there as well, kind of nice, but sweet, fruity sweet, not too much, not like a juice, not like a juice at all, but a bit sweeter of a beer, of a lager kind of thing. But very nice, very crisp, clean. It's your traditional beer lager flavor. So if you're coming into the craft brew scene and you're not really wanting to try any pale ales or IPAs or stouts or anything like that, you just want to go for something more than a Bud or a Coors, and you're looking for a lager or something, lager ales are really great for that. This is definitely right up anybody's alley. So a lot more flavor than other beers, but still holds true to that lager style. Looking on the can itself, there's a little bit of information here. For their description, they say, Revivale. Revivale is a small batch brewed all-natural lagered ale, inspired by a specialty beer German style from Cologne, Germany. Based in Toronto, Canada, Lost Craft embraces diversity and is committed to being active in the communities where we operate. It's actually really nice to know. Think global, drink local. Lost Craft Brewery, lostcraft.beer, and at Lost Craft Brewery, I guess, on their social media. Lost Craft Beer, sorry, I'm jumping the gun on what I'm saying. We have a very simplistic design. They do have ingredients: filtered water, malted barley, hops, and specialty yeast. Yeah, really nice beer, for sure. It's just like a lager. Just like a lager, with more flavor. Which is what craft beer is. Taking your mainstream beers and just making them much, much better. Looking over on the website, lostcraft.ca. For the Revival page, they do say, Revivale is a premium, all-natural lagered ale, small batch brewed in Toronto, inspired by specialty beer style from Cologne, Germany. Revivale is a top fermented using a rare yeast and cold aged, producing a smooth, balanced flavor profile with refined hop, malt, and fruit notes. Our golden lagered ale delivers a crisp, refreshing finish. Short and sweet, straight to the point. Other than that, no other information, sadly. No, it shows the can, big, nice picture of the can with the ABVs clearly labeled, but no IBUs labeled and no food pairings or what sort of hops, malts, or yeasts they actually use in the beer. A little disappointing, but still, it's a very small brewery from what I can judge. So you know they have time to work on their website, but mainly they got to do good on the beer, and so far they're doing damn good. I really like this beer. Moving over to the Beer Advocate sort of things, the BA score for this beer is 3.54 out of 5, so a good rating. Looking down for a review, mixed reviews actually, but here's one by a woman showing on her profile. She's a female symbol, so we'll say it's a woman. She says, purchased in a can from the LCBO. They say, as others have said, it's very clear. A golden yellow with foamy white head poured in my case with a good 3 to 4 centimeters. Lots of bubbles in the glass, but not too carbonated on the tongue. First out of the can, poured into the pint glass, and there was a bit of petroleum odor that thankfully dissipated fairly quickly. Once it had settled a bit, aromas of cider and malt appear. It is quite a nice mouthfeel, smooth with mild, balanced carbonation, slightly sweet with hints of cider, malt, and grain. Fairly clean aftertaste with mild hops and mild bitterness. Overall, fairly easy drinking beer. Went down a bit too quickly. It seems it would be a decent refresher on a hot summer's day on the patio. Not the typical style I lean towards, but could be quite enjoyable under the right circumstances. So it seems to me they don't really drink lagers or lagered ales. Maybe they're more of an IPA kind of gal. But she nailed on the head when she said hints of cider. That's that sweet fruitiness I'm sort of getting. It's not like a cider, but you get sort of subtle hints of like an appley sort of flavor in there, which actually is really, really nice. And I do agree with the comment on the carbonation side of things. It's carbonated, but not too much where it overpowers. It's balanced, like they said. Also, the hops and the mild bitterness work really well in this beer. I wish I knew what kind of hops they actually used. That would be really nice to know. But no, as you can see, I'm drinking it very fast. That it is extremely easy drinking, easy to get into, very, very enjoyable, crisp, clean, refreshing. Boom, 3 points, bang on. That's really what it is. There's not really much else to say about this beer. It's just, it's good. It's really good. I do enjoy it quite a bit. So with that said, well, cheers on the final sip. Cheers, everybody. And there she goes. Down the hatch. Very, very delicious. No real points that I don't like about this beer. It's your everyday lagered ale. But it's damn good. It's what a beer... It's the definition of a beer, you know? I'm kind of lost for words right now. So I think we need to move on to the ratings. Overall, for the beer itself, I gotta give it a solid 10 out of 10. You know, it's good. It's a great beer. It's a great lagered ale. It's definitely something more than the traditional Coors or Bud or Canadian by far. It's just damn good, and it's a beer anybody can enjoy. If you're used to those regular beers or coming into the craft beer scene, this is a perfect beer that you should pick up and enjoy with yourself, family, friends, whoever's around. It's a great beer to have. So 10 out of 10 for the beer itself, and for the presentation, very nice, simplistic yet elegant can too. There you go. Take a look at it again if it will focus. Kind of, not really. That's all right. But yeah, very nice. Good description on there. I wish they had the IBUs listed. They do have a brewed on date though, 05/09/2017. So it was brewed early September, and it's still damn good. Very easy to read. That's always a plus. Website, nice description as well, a little added to the can, but still, then again, no IBUs, no description on malt, yeast, and hops, and also no food pairings, which is kind of a bummer, but they can work on it. But then again, very easy to read, simplistic design on the website. So with that said, I'm going to give the website a 7.5 out of 10. Not just the website, sorry, but for the whole can itself, 7.5 out of 10, very respectable mark. With that said, if you have any comments, questions, beers you want me to review, you can leave all that information down in the comment box below, and I'll get back to you for sure. That just about wraps it up. So that'll do it for me, Maple Brewski, and like I always say, crack a beer and enjoy. Cheers.